And I want to start with the suspension of talks with bilateral talks with Russia regarding a potential ceasefire in Syria. This just happened over, I believe it either happened today or over the weekend. I don't have my dates right in front of me, but according to the Department of State spokesperson, the United States has withdrawn from bilateral talks with ceasefire. This broke down as a result of the ceasefire rather breaking down. Subsequently, the United States State Department signified that they were no longer going to be in bilateral talks with Russia. And as a result of that collapse, there is very little hope that there will be a diplomatic solution to the Syrian civil war. Now, the Syrian civil war has been going on for almost 6 years. Hundreds of thousands of people have been killed. I think an estimate of 12 million people have been displaced. Refugees are scattered all over the globe. And the United States has just come to the point. And this actually, before I go down that line, this was signaled by Secretary of State John Kerry over the weekend. He did signal that he was going to, that it was a possibility that the United States would walk away from talks, and they have. Russia has subsequently come out and declared that this is just an attempt of the United States to make it appear as though this is the fault of Russia, of obviously doing their spin as well as America's doing their spin. But the ultimate victims in this are the people who are vulnerable to the continued onslaught and the continued warfare. Now, there are some speculations that this cessation of bilateral talks means that the United States may be engaging more militarily. And these are just speculations, according to Reuters, in an article by Leslie Rawton, suggesting that this may signal that the United States may become more engaged militarily. Right now, we have very limited engagement. President Obama has made it clear that he does not want to increase his engagement. And there's a strong possibility that with only a few months, I think, 3 months left, 4 months left in his term, that he will not commit the United States to another war in an Islamic country or predominantly Muslim country. However, with us walking away from the table, discussing potential ceasefires, discussing a diplomatic end to this problem, it really only leaves either us coming back to the table or some type of increase in our military presence to back the anti-government rebels. So we'll definitely, obviously, this is something that's moving daily. Every single day, this is changing. And the ramifications of it are so far reaching into the lives of so many millions of people. And ultimately, the losers today are the people who will fall victim to the violence because the talks have been suspended.